Welcome to mounting and indicating a vise. In this video, you'll explore how to use a vise on a Bridgeport mill to securely hold your workpiece. Before starting, make sure the vise is tightly fastened to the table and that it's in parallel to the x-axis. If it's not in parallel when you begin machining, you won't be able to hold the tolerances of the features on the parts. Before squaring the vise, make sure the head of the mill is square. To mount and indicate the vise, you'll need 2 threaded studs with T-nuts, 2 flange nuts, a wrench, a dead blow hammer, a tablestone, and a finger indicator. Make sure the bottom of the vise is clean and free of burrs. It's always a good idea to stone the table and the bottom of the vise using a tablestone. Once you've finished, make sure to clean both surfaces. Set the vise on the table and move it until its slots line up with the T-slots in the table. Put the threaded studs with the T-nuts into the vise's T-slot and slide them in. Thread the nuts onto the studs and snug them finger tight. The top of the nuts should be flush with the top of the studs. If it's needed, add a washer between the vise and the nut. Mount a finger indicator in the spindle and position it so the indicator's face is toward you. Place the indicator on one side of the vise. It doesn't matter if it's on the left or the right side. Snug the nut with a wrench. Move the y-axis until the solid jaw of the vise touches the finger of the indicator and it reads between 5 to 10 thousandths of an inch of pressure. Always indicate in the solid jaw because it's the fixed jaw and it won't move like the movable jaw. Rotate the indicator's face and stop when the needle points to 0. Move the table either by hand or with the power feed until the indicator is at the other end of the solid jaw. Take a reading to see how much the vise is out. With the dead blow hammer, tap the vise until the indicator reads 0 again. Move the table to check the first end of the vise. If the indicator reads 0, tighten the nuts. If it doesn't read 0, rotate the face of the indicator to 0. Move the table until the indicator is at the other end of the vise, and tap the vise until it reads 0. Repeat these steps until the indicator is reading less than 1/1000th of an inch from one end to the other. Once you have the solid jaw set, tighten the nuts. Then, double-check that it's still within 1/1000th of an inch. If it isn't, repeat the previous steps until it is. Once it's set, you're ready to clamp your workpiece in the vise and begin machining. Congratulations! You've completed mounting and indicating a vise.